Wildfire in the Northwest Territories is creeping dangerously closer to the capital city of Yellowknife at this hour. The flames less than 17 kilometers away.
To be very blunt, I didn't really understand what was going on because I'd driven through so much smoke. This didn't present anything new to me.
Nobody was worried about what was going on around Yellowknife, but just to be aware. And so we were aware. So when it hit the fan, it hit the fan in 4.7 seconds flat. There was no warning.
The moment for me when the light went off was when I saw the red line on the map that said you can't get out. And that's when I kind of looked at Nicole and said, what have we done? We've driven into a town or a city that is now unescapable. We couldn't leave. And that's when I got worried. And then it was like we were on standby. We were watching that map, and as soon as it turned green and we threaded the needle and we waited another 8 hours, we would have been on a 3-kilometer line to get gas.
We drove past places where people's lives were decimated. I should not be feeling so selfish because I get to leave and I get to go home safely with my partner, my husband. I then started second guessing every decision I made up to getting there, and did I miss something?
It was hard to really ask people to pay attention and donate when this is playing out. Like, how dare we? How dare we ask people to donate money when families are being sent packing because there's forest fires? So there was a real emotional war to wanting to continue.
People did a lot of work to put this together for us. They had a lot of trust in us, and neither one of us wanted to let them down. So I was going to do whatever I needed to do to get Matt to where he needed to be so that we could cross the finish line on time.
As soon as I got back onto that highway and we started heading towards our final stop before Edmonton, I definitely felt a shift in momentum. I felt like I was picking up steam again, and at that point now, I could see and sense the finish line. So I was very motivated to get there. After 100+ days on the road of staying in every imaginable hotel, motel, Airbnb, it's been a grind because, some cases the conditions were pretty rough. So, plus the packing and unpacking, the energy around all that, which people don't see, that's all going to stop. So I think that's a great thing. And it's gonna mean I'm going to have a little bit more energy to, focus on the fun stuff. Just having that option to go out to my club, go for a walk in the river valley. I can tell you, in all honesty, not only on the first day, but probably for about the first 10 days, and almost every day after that, I didn't believe I was going to be able to finish. I would say that had Darcy not been there, I probably would have quit. I hate to say that, but part of me believes it. Yeah, I've had a lot of days like that on this journey. I really have. But there were some days they were fairly, okay, but many days it was just about getting through them. There's no way to prepare for how hard this was. You have to go and do it. It's just asking yourself, are you mentally tough enough to get through it? I'm very proud that I grounded out, because there were a lot of days that I wanted to quit, but I did it. I did something. At my age, with my background, I'm speechless sometimes when I think about it. There hasn't been, in my opinion, a significant amount of transformation. I still have these flaws. I still feel them, the ego, the insecurities, the self-doubt. But if I was to talk about transformation, a big component of transformation is taking the journey. That's step one. It's taking the journey to see the view at the top of the mountain and assess yourself and understand your current state and what you want to change about it. I've taken the journey. But more importantly, I know now what the fix isn't. It's not running a race, it's not riding a bike, it's not doing a crazy endurance event. Doing those things are just acts of desperation to keep the depression away and the reality of who you are away. You could do 100 of those, and I don't think they'll actually be the end solution. You need to take this journey, take the learnings, and now start the process of transformation. So, but I've got enough of an understanding to start that change. It's a long way away, though. It's a work under construction for a long time yet. It'll be worth it only if I convert it in a meaningful way. If I don't, if I fall back, shame on me, because you know, you only get so many chances at something like this. And now the real test of who I am and what I've learned will come 30, 60, 90, 100 days after. There's a lot of things I need to work on, but I think I've started that process. So time will tell. Time will tell. What we have been able to do is create a lot of awareness. I think a lot of people didn't understand how important adaptive cycling is to certain families and to children with disabilities. They know now, or a lot more people in this world know what a job You Can Ride 2 does and how important it is to families with children who have disabilities. So I'm very proud of that. Going from a regimented get up at 5:30 every morning, ride for 8-9 hours, it's made me more appreciative of what I have and the home I have to come home to and the facilities I get to use. I would say that when I started the ride, I was leaning more towards about me. Now I realize I need to lean towards more about the purpose. I think when I really truly connect with the purpose is when I kind of liberate myself from the ego, and I went out to do it for myself, using this event for myself. But until I shift the focus on the true purpose, which is for the kids and the charity, that self-result's not going to happen. And you have to say, it doesn't matter what I look like, it doesn't matter what people think, it doesn't matter how popular I am. There was two higher purposes here. One of them was charity and the kids, and the other one was the people that supported me. that put their faith in me and said, yeah, we'll get behind you and we'll do it. I believe that this was such a huge success because of the team at the end of the day. It certainly wasn't the talent of the rider, I can tell you that, but I had a lot of determination, but at the end of the day, all of this came together because of the team. Any two people that can go through that type of experience have to have a special relationship, because you absolutely put your trust into that somebody. And there were moments out there where I was very broken and feeling less than, and this one here picked me up and kept me going, and she didn't kill me. And I was I was not a nice guy. I was not a nice guy a lot of times on that trip. She stood by me. So I don't know what else to say. It's pretty special. So I would say our relationship's improved. I understand her a lot better. Trust her.
Nobody's marriage is perfect. Nobody's relationship is perfect. And I thought we knew each other, and I pretty much know what makes him tick. If we can manage through those darkest times with an understanding of where it comes from and how to navigate, it just makes us stronger.
Yeah, I take her again. She can support me. Plus, next one, she's riding the bike and I'm in the support van.
Oh, we're in trouble. Because he can't drive.
We're switching roles.
And I can't ride.
Get your own food. I had to do the ride. I had to do it. I couldn't wait to get out on the road and put all this, whatever was going on with me, behind me. And I was kind of blaming everything, my relationship, my job, my friends, everything was being blamed, but sort of what was going on with me. Yeah, I recognize now more than ever, I think I probably need more help, more friends, more support. It's just dropping the ego and being okay with that. I think we impacted a lot of kids. I think there should be a lot more kids on bikes now. So at the end of the day, adjusting my expectations and my ego, I now know that's what we were really here to do, and I think we did a good job of that. And I think what we've done for those kids and the charity will last long beyond the event. And it's like a slow ball of thunder coming down the valley. I feel we have credibility now to take that roar and really amplify it.
We can take the whisper of the next charity that needs that elevation, and we can make that roar happen much quicker.
Much louder.
And much louder.
We're talking to big charities and they're listening, and I think we have the potential to really change the way people think about themselves and how they can help their community. The question now is, do we formalize that roar? Do we create an entity that's bigger than both of us, that will last beyond and in between events? It'll be the thing that is there when we go. So that's we're on the precipice, and we have to make those decisions.
Your anxious heart may as well be stone. Oh, it weighs you down deeper than you know. Yeah, it weighs you down deeper than you know.
Be still, my darling. All is well, my darling. Your anxious heart may as well be stone. Oh, it weighs you down deeper than you know. Yeah, it weighs you down deeper than you know. Oh, darling, don't be scared. Time changing us both. That will lead our lives. Never touch my soul.
Awesome. I don't know if you're sponsored by them, but yeah.
I'm looking for sponsorship in the butt butter department.
How's that?
My ass is sore, I can tell you that.